So once you have your ad account set up, let's create our first campaign. I have multiple business accounts. We can come here, for example, to this one, which is still empty. So first of all, you should add a payment method to your ad account, right? And to do this, you go to Tools, Add Account Settings, you open the payment settings and you add a payment method here. So you add a credit card or a debit card. You choose the currency, you choose your country. It's pretty straightforward. Once you have your payment method, you can come to the ads manager. You will see your ad account like this, it's still empty. You click on create. We want to start with conversions, as I told you guys before. So you click continue, you name your campaign. Let's say that this is the creative number 1. You should always give the name of your campaign, the name of your creative. Let's say that we're creating an ad for the Thunder Charger video, Thunder Charger 1. Categories, you don't need to put anything. Objective of the campaign is conversions. Right now, we don't want to do campaign budget optimization. In this case, I want to set up the budget in each ad set. The name of your ad set will basically be the name of your interest. So then you integrate your pixel right here and we choose a conversion event. So the one we want to choose, we already know it's purchase. So don't mind this warnings here. When we create a new ad account, your pixel is still doesn't have any information. So you just click purchase. The budget, usually what I do is $10 per ad set. You don't want to set an end date, you want to keep it running and you want to shut it down manually when it stops performing. Now we reach this very crucial part, which is the audience. For start, usually I choose United States. So here you choose the country. You want to choose people living in or recently in this location. Play around between these two, but usually I choose this one, people living or recently in this location. For the age, it will have to do with your targeting, but you can keep it like this for the testing phase because you still don't know. And then you add an interest. Let's say that I'm selling the phone charger. I would put mobile phone accessories. You can see here that the size of this audience is between 15 to 18 million. This is a good one. We want to choose manual placements. We want to take out audience network and we want to keep basically everything that is feed, stories, reels, in-stream. I usually don't use this one. The search you can keep, the in article you can take out, and then we advanced. So for the name of this ad set, I'm gonna give the name of the interest that I used. So in this case, I can just come here and copy mobile phone accessories and paste it here. Then we click next. You connect your Instagram account. We're gonna use a single image or video. In this case, we're gonna use a video and we're gonna click here on add media, add video. Then we choose here the video and you will get these warnings throughout the Facebook Ads Manager. It's normal. You can see here, for example, this video length is not valid for Reels. Doesn't matter. For the primary test, this is where your the copy has all the structure that I explained to you guys before. So your old charger versus your new charger. The last charging cable you'll ever need is here. Exclusive offer this week only, buy 2 get 3, get yours here. And then you have the link. The description, you don't really need it. The call to action, you can choose shop now. For the website, you put here the URL of your website. We're here on the website. I'm gonna choose the product page of the website because I want people to come straight away to the product page. So I'm gonna put here the product page. You can preview the URL just to see. Then we're gonna click publish. So now we already have our first campaign published, right? but we still only have one ad set inside. This is inactive because the ads are still processing. What we want to do now is we want to create 4 more, so we have 5 in total. So we just click duplicate, original campaign, number of copies, we can put here 4. So now we created 4 more ad sets. This means that our campaign in total will have 5 ad sets inside the campaign. So we can see here that this is the original. Now we're gonna edit each one. You come here to the first one. And remember, the name of the ad set is gonna be the interest or the behavior that you're gonna choose for your ad set. And we're gonna change this interest or behavior. So what we're gonna do, for example, we can actually go by brand. So we can try, for example, Samsung. So we just changed to Samsung. The interest is huge, as you can see, 500 million to 600 million. But remember that currently we're just testing. For the countries, I would suggest that you test English-speaking countries or countries that your supplier ships fast. So I always recommend people to start by the United States, or even combining United States, Canada, UK, Australia. I put Samsung, so this means that the name of my ad set will be Samsung. The name is always the interest that you chose. So on the next one, we can choose, for example, Apple. And remember that right now we're just testing. We want Facebook to do its work and to go look for people that are gonna buy from us. And then on the last one, usually what I like to do is I go no interest. So I always like to have one ad set inside of the campaign that has no interest. Delete this and you have no interest. Sometimes even the people that you think are gonna buy from you are not, and the people that you don't think are gonna buy from you are going to buy. So now that we have 4 new ad sets, we just select all of them. You can click command and select all of them, and then you click publish. So now we have our campaign, which is the name of our creative, in this case the video. Then when we go to ad sets, we have 5 different ad sets. This is how I do it. I use 5, but I mean, if the creative starts to go well, you just can duplicate your ad set and try a new interest. It's just a matter of testing in the beginning. And when you want to test a new creative, remember, you should create a new campaign. You can even duplicate this campaign, so you will test a different creative with these same audiences. You can too have a lot of more audiences here and do this differently. So what you can do, for example, is you duplicate this campaign and you choose a CBO, so campaign budget optimization, and you choose your budget here. So let's put $50. For example, you could put more or less. If you're gonna have 5 ad sets, I would put $50, but you can even have 10 ad sets even if you choose $50, because Facebook will deliver the budget to the better performing ad sets. So let's click publish. Now I have a new campaign. Let's say that for this one I used a different creative, so I'm gonna edit the name, so Video Thunder Charger 2. So this is a different creative, but this is a CBO. What I like to do is to put here CBO. If we go inside of this campaign, we have the same ad sets and we can duplicate more inside this campaign and put a new interest. One interest that I like to use is engaged shoppers. It's not an interest, it's a behavior. You can see here, engaged shoppers. So this means people who have clicked on the call to action button shop now in the past week. So this can be a very powerful behavior you can use. So you have a new ad set created, as you can see here. This is basically how you create your first campaign or your first campaigns. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for 3 days to see if the campaigns perform better. And in the next lesson, I'm gonna show you how you break down your columns so you can see the results of your campaigns.